Trump draws this huge crowd and nobody's wearing a mask. It's horrible. For that and more, check it out.
You're listening to the Paul Procise Podcast.
And now Paul Procise.
Guys, my name's Paul Procise, and I can't thank you enough for dropping in. Would you do me the favor and like and subscribe? Do all the things that we do. Find me on Facebook and all this stuff. I say this every single time, but I just want to encourage you to do that. If you like and subscribe and help me do these things to watch all the way to the end and blah, 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 then you can help me monetize this video on YouTube, and you can help me do the reach more people on Facebook and getting our name out there, getting the stuff out there that we're doing and talking about is I believe is important. The way I'm going about it, I'm hopefully not coming to you in that clickbaity way. But I'm just bringing you the news of things that the mainstream media are talking about, but I want to bring some perspective to those things. So that's what I'm hoping to do here. I've got a lot of messages from people saying just that, and I just want to thank you for reaching out. Thank you for getting in contact with me and encouraging me to keep doing exactly the things and in the tone that I'm doing it. And sure, I'll get frustrated, and sure, I'll be mad. But I think we can do things in a better way as we move forward on doing these things. So today we are talking about, on this one, we're talking about Trump supporters gathered without masks in New York or North Carolina. And I actually peeked in. I had something pop up on YouTube, and I watched some of this live, and I knew immediately that they were going to talk about people not wearing the masks. There's a problem, though. It's not true. It's just not true. Media, you're lying. In fact, The Hill, who I used to really kind of like, has really become this shill for the left. And I get it. There's people that don't like Trump. I don't like a lot of the things that the orange man does that frustrate the crap out of me. But here's the truth. It wasn't true. Maybe 5 people behind him, maybe 6 at the very most, were not wearing a mask. The majority of the people behind him were wearing masks. But The Hill, what is The Hill saying? Oh my gosh, it's the end of the world, right? Trump supporters gather without masks in North Carolina despite requests from local GOP official. Really? Is that really what happened? That's a freaking lie. President Trump and scores of supporters gathered for a rally in Winston-Salem, North Carolina on Tuesday. So yesterday, I'm watching this without masks, despite the urging of a local Republican official and state mandate. Look at this. Look, there's all these people wearing masks. You can't even, in this picture, there's one person without a mask. 2. Okay, 2. Sorry. 1, 2. Have you watched the video that you can see about 5 or 6 faces? They're showing you the evidence and saying, don't believe your eyes. I'm telling you what happened. Don't believe the actual video. What? Media, you suck. You suck, media. And that's why people don't trust you. And that's why people are, frankly, they're going to start tuning away from even The Hill. That has really good reviews, really good. They're a bunch of liars. The Hill. You're putting out false news. It's been ordered by the governor. When in Rome, do as the Romans do. When in North Carolina, do as the governor says. But Trump, who has only worn a mask a few times in public, that's not true. We see him with masks on a regular basis. And I've even covered that. One of my early podcasts, I covered that. And I pointed out and I showed you the pictures, and I showed that was a lie. It's a flat out lie that the mainstream media keeps pushing, but they don't give a crap. They're just going to keep pushing this lie. Reporters and photographers on the ground in North Carolina shared images that showed many attendees were not wearing masks. Mask. Okay, there's a few. In the general crowd, there's a few that don't have masks. The vast majority of these people do. The vast majority of them. Now, if masks are supposed to protect you, it should be your choice. If you're not sick, you should be, whatever. We can debate that for a million years. You know what I also notice? He's got people attending his rallies. You know what doesn't happen at Biden's rally? People showed up. He had one supporter show up at one of his recent rallies. One. The only people we saw see that report that were conservative or more honest outlets. It just blows my mind that we're doing that we're talking about this. Sure, here there's a picture. Masks, maybe a bit grainy, but suffice it to say there's very little mask wearing. I mean, don't look with your own eyes and believe whatever. There's a lot of people wearing masks. Were there people not wearing masks? Yes. But why is the media lying to you and saying nobody was wearing a mask? What? They didn't say that. Gather without masks. So it's a sensationalized lead. Maybe that's what they're doing. They're doing some clickbait bullcrap, and you have to scroll all the way down to find, oh, yeah, well, some were wearing masks. This stuff just is infuriating to me. Chris Inlow at the Blaze went in length about this too. Justin, Trump supporters gathered without. See, I saw this is where I saw this, and I just looked at for other places to see if they were covering this, and of course, every one of the left-wing media is saying they don't have masks. They don't have masks. Chris Noel at least does some honest reporting on this. Without masks, and they show a picture of all these people in masks. Now, most likely what happened is they said, hey, if you're going to be behind him and there's going to be a bunch of pictures, put your masks on them. Messaging and all that kind of stuff. We're virtue signaling now. We've got our placebo face covering, our Karen repellent, or reporter repellent now, apparently. We're putting our masks on just to keep them from talking. I mean, that's all they can bring up. They couldn't attack him on substance. They didn't bring out, like, I don't see a single thing saying that, oh, he lied, he said this and this and this. I haven't seen that. All I've seen is masks. Ah. Well, if it's true that masks don't do anything, then all those people are dead anyways. No, isn't that what you want, the left? You want all these people to die because they don't have masks. Because I saw a lot of that on Twitter. Shame on you for saying that. Why would you want anybody to die? Why would you wish that on anybody? You disgusting human filth of a person if you're going to say that. Crazy to me that people will talk like that. Crazy. The news outlet deleted its original tweet, which racked up more than 13,000 mostly critical responses and retweets of the story with a new image. However, the outlet did change the headline of the story to only a smattering. Nope, it's still there. It's still there. They may have changed it. They may have changed it back. Still there. I've got it. This isn't archived or anything. This is directly on their website. Not being honest. I'll tell you what, I used to watch a lot of the Hill stuff because I felt like at least maybe I'm getting a both sides perspective, and I don't feel like I'm getting that anymore. I just don't. I'm not seeing it, and I'm seeing lies come from this. It's frustrating because I really do try to seek out and hear. I want to hear at least what the left is saying. I want to hear their things, and they're telling you. I mean, they'll tell you the truth. They're telling you, hey, we're coming for the communist utopia. We're going to tear this country down. We're going to bring the country to its knees. We're going to bring in the wonderful utopia that communism brings. They're just telling you now. Just listen to what they're saying. They're just, my gosh, what the heck? What? I mean, come on. I don't know, guys. We've got to start doing. I keep saying that. Like, that's almost become my catchphrase. We got to do better. But we've got to start reaching out to these places like the Hill and saying, dude, you're doing something wrong here. You're not doing the right thing. You present yourselves as being a balanced media outlet. We're bringing you both sides. And I don't believe that for a second. Maybe on the broadcast part, but the outlet stuff, the things you're seeing on Twitter, it's not balanced. It's definitely anti-Trump, which is fine. You can be anti-Trump all you want, but you're not being honest. Not anymore. It's kind of bad, actually. Dude. Oh. I don't know, we're just doing a short video. This is mostly for YouTube. I thought I'll probably throw this on podcast too. Just a little tidbit. You guys can find me on Paul Procise. Do all the things. Continue to reach out. Continue to do better. And you guys have a great day. Bye.